eat a lot, and the poor people don't have anything to eat. So I think the 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 food is not the same for everyone, and a lot of people eat too much, and obesity rates continues to rising all the world, and some some place like Brazil as well. There's a lot of people to they don't have anything to eat every day.
And Christian.
So I think in these days everything is much easier. You don't have to do much to get what you want. So you don't need to go to the restaurant anymore. You order food, you get your cell phone, open iFood application, and get what you want. So everything is in your hands now, and this make people too lazy. It's easy. It's very easy to stay on the couch than get up and do something. I think that.
In my home, I had a terrible problem with iFood and all kind of delivery
Me too.
because
Me
it's
too.
and this kind of junking food it's a problem here in my home because it's easier, right? It's
Yeah,
easier.
I understand you.
What about you, my fitness friend Gabriel?
Not so fitness, but okay. I think obesity like rose a lot because people don't like working out, and people eat too much, as you guys said. And like it's more easier like to use your cell phone to stay in your bed, and not working out. So that's why people don't work out, But it's better to work out because you feel comfortable with your body, and your health is better,
It's very interesting with you said because I don't like workout, right? And I like bicycle, but I like bicycle only after I will, right? Because I'm a lazy guy, but after when I had opportunity to bicycle a little bit around my neighborhood, and I feel so good about my mind, not about my body, but about my mind, about how can I feel. It's interesting because even I'm a lazy guy, and when I had opportunity to work out a little, and it's good for me. My mind is a little light, You know what I mean? All right, guys. And Christian, could you please read the next number 4? Yes.
Number
No,
4.
number 5. No, number 4. Yeah. All right.
Number 4.
4. All right. 4. Sorry.
Have your best hits in your country English or transportation. So yeah, a lot. Today this is already dizzy, right? Dizzy, obesity is dizzy. Every day I see people dying from obesity, and it is much easier for you to eat fast food than for healthy food. The rest of present days do bad things with us. And yeah, the obesity increased a lot.
Very good. Thank you. Gabriel.
TV that much, but I think so. I think obesity increased a lot in Brazil over the past few years. When the pandemic started, I stayed home doing nothing, just studying in college. And as months goes by, I felt really bad with my body, and I started working out. And when I started working out, I felt better with my body, and with my mind as well, as you guys said. So it's really good working out. I really recommend that you guys work out. Seriously.
Me too. Vinicius.
I don't know about the right number, but I Google it right now, and I see was
I'm curious. How many percent?
Before was something like 11%, and nowadays it's something like almost 20. So 9% in some years. It's a lot of things, of course. And I guess I don't know, I don't want to blame it, but it's iFood's fault, because it's so easy to buy. It's easy to find something. So I guess iFood, it's a big huge about that. But I guess the not only in Brazil. I think USA almost 50%. The all the peoples in there are have some problems about the weight. So I guess it's a problem in all the world. I don't know how to resolve it, but it's a big problem, I guess.
Yes, it is. Eduardo.
All right. I think that obesity is linked to the economy of a country, So I think that we need to take into account the state of the country's economy. When it comes to here in Brazil, we see that we are in a crisis, so people, and right now in this pandemic, I think it's increasing over and over, So in this reality here, I don't see that people tend to be more obese. I mean the lower the lower people with low income, because I've seen that people are struggling to even buy meat, even buy something to eat, so they're trying to get help to eat, So maybe middle class, upper class, which they can afford to have, things, to eat. They can get iFood and stuff. Yes, maybe, because it's easier. No, it's easier than before. But to people that don't afford, they can't afford and having these things, they are struggling to find something to put in their stomach. So no, I don't think so.
All right. And let's move on to the next one. Oh, I like these questions. Where do you get most of your advice about diet and exercise? And Gabriel, because you is always on the internet.
So the question is about advice for diet and exercise.
Yes, it's about diet and exercise. But when you are looking for this advice, a guy online, and where?
Where can I where do I like getting these advice?
Yes, that's the point.
When I started working out, I started working out on an equipment that I have in my house.
What is
which
equipment?
is called elliptical. I don't know if you guys
Elliptical.
know this
Yes,
equipment.
I know.
So when I started working out, I had an equipment in my house that I could use, you know, but this equipment has broken down, and my plan B was like start running in my house, you know, like from one side to another one.
Around your house, right?
Yeah,
you run around your house because you said me about that once.
Yes, so, something like that. From one side to another one. So like I run from one side to another one, and I stop for a little bit to drink water, and then I run from one side to another one again, and so forth, you know. And it has been helping me a lot, you know. I think running is better than using this equipment that I used to use, you know, to work out.
Why? It's better.
Because the equipment that I used to work out, I only like moved my hands and feet, but in a slowly way, you know. It's like going for a walk, not running.
Yes,
running is
can
better because you're running. You're
slow pace,
exercising your body. I'm sorry?
Slow pace when you like we don't have a lot of speed, you know?
Yeah, when you run, you can move your body quickly, and then you can lose more weight, you know?
Yes, I get it. Very interesting. And thank you, Gabriel. What about you, Vinicius?
It's the 5, right?
Right.
Or okay. It's a difficult question. I don't know. I really don't know. I see a lot of things in YouTube and try to something like that. But before I was at a gym, and I had a teacher to say the right way to do the things, but it's so expensive, so I just give up. Now I just run in the street. It's more easy and more cheaper.
We need to be very careful about advice from on internet, because and some months ago I following a lot of YouTube channels about diet and exercise, and after sometimes I see that a lot of things don't working for me, and I went to a doctor, and the doctor said a lot of bad things about the things that I will doing about diet and exercising. And internet, it's a danger place to looking for advice from exercising and diet, for me at least. And what about you, Christian?
Okay, I really like to watch and looking for information on YouTube. I see videos of Renato Cariani, Fábio Giga, Felipe Franco, Sebon, and all these bodybuilders. They pass a lot of information and are very motivated. I follow them to maintain a diet and set up my workouts.
And Eduardo?
Okay, yeah, it's interesting that you said about the internet because I searched a lot about this, on Google, for example, and I see that there are a lot of information, but sometimes, or even always, they like they interfere, or how can I say this? It's like one says something and the other one says something else, so you don't know what to believe. So it's like, oh, this is wrong, but the other one says that something is right. So yeah, internet is something good, but at the same time, you need to be careful about what you are trying to search about. But mostly of the time, yes, on the internet, but as I said, you need to be careful. And also on the social media Reddit, I don't know if you guys know this, but it's a really good one because there are a lot of subreddits that you can find a lot of information of people from around the world. And so it's a good experience to also try your English, to put it into proof. So I go there to search about a lot of things, and one of them is about this diet and exercises, and people share a lot of experiences there, a lot of important information about this. So yeah, Reddit is my main source of information about this.
Good. Thank you for sharing with us. And now I have interesting questions. In my opinion, it's the better questions. And number 6. And Vinicius, you don't read any question yet, right?
No, I didn't. Yeah.
Number 6. Could you please read for us?
Okay. Who's the most physical active person you know? I guess. Let me think a minute. I don't know, but I have a friend, and I guess he loves gym. He goes every day, even Saturday, and all the chance they get to the gym. I think he runs all day and go to the gym after run. I don't know, it's a helpful thing to do, but I guess he loves to go to the gym. I don't know why. I didn't understand him, in fact.
All right. Gabriel, could you please answer the question and guide us the conversation, because I need to answer a call from my work. Just a sec till you come back. You keep guidance for me, please.
Okay, for sure.
You answer and you can guidance. Yeah, I just 2 seconds.
Okay. The most physically person that I know is a teacher, an English teacher that I follow on Instagram. I don't know how to say that in English, but she does CrossFit, and I always see her stories on her Instagram, and CrossFit is so hard, because you gotta like get so many equipments to work out, and the equipments are so heavy, you know, so I think she's the most physically person that I know. Okay, so Eduardo Rodrigo, what do you think about it? Who's the most physically person that you know?
Oh, this is a difficult question. But I don't know, from my perspective here, I would say that my father, because he's very active, even though he's 59 or something like this, because he goes everywhere by bike, you know, so he rides like 10 kilometers, a lot of kilometers, and at a rapid pace. So it's interesting to see that he's a very active person, even though he's, you know, kind of old, but not that old. But yeah, I would say that it's my father.
Okay, Christian, what's the most physically person that you know?
Okay. I'm not a doctor. His name is Paulo Musi. He's a monster. He's training every day, follow a super structured diet, and still find time to be a doctor. And one day maybe I can be like him. He is the most peaceful, active person I know.
Okay, I think everyone answered the question. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay, so there are 1 minute left. So, but let's answer the next question quickly, okay? Next question. What are your favorite forms of exercise? Why do you like them? My favorite like exercise is running, because I've been running and I've been losing weight. What about you guys?
And my favorite exercise is cycling and jogging. I usually jogging once a week and bicycle once a week. But and sometimes it's not possible because my work. You can choose anyone, you and Gabriel. You are the hosting right now.
Oh my God. It's like so much responsibility, but
No, you're doing well. You are the next hosting on TNT. I'm sure about that.
okay, so Vinicius, what's your favorite exercise?
I totally agree with you said. Running, I guess, is the best one. I try run every day. This is not possible, but I really love to run.
That's good. Eduardo Rodrigo, what's your favorite exercise?
Okay, first of all, yeah, I agree with you guys. Jogging, running is the best for me. And every exercise for the leg part, you know, I prefer exercising my lower part of the body instead of the upper part. It's because I think I'm weak and I'm feasible. I'm easy to to work out my arms, my biceps and stuff. So I prefer exercising my thighs, my calves, because I can afford to work out these parts of the body.
Very good. And the people come back for main room. And I would like to know about someone about the conversation. And Fernandinho, about question number, let me see. Yeah, number 6. Who's the most psychically active person you know?
I can say myself because I'm afraid.
I'm sure about your answer. You like surfing, right?
No, I mean, I practice triathlon, swim, ride bike, run. I practiced triathlon a long time, about 15 years. Oh my gosh, the time is flying.
You are an athlete.
But this problem about the weight is so very complicated because everything is good. It's prohibited to bad or fat.
All right,
Oh my
thank
gosh.
you. Jefferson, I have an interesting question for you about number. It's not a question, it's about your opinion, right? And number 10. The only bad workout is the only you didn't do. What do you make of this statement?
This is not for me.
No, it's not for you. I know it's not for you. And I would like to know your opinion about this statement.
That's terrible.
Why? Why
it's terrible?
Why?
Because you have to have active, regularly, physical active. I think most of the people must do this and not stay at home to drink. It's very important because you need to think about your body, about your activity, about your heart, about your lungs, about glucose, diabetes, as we saw in this film. It's very important. And for me, it's very important so to feel positive, to be up. As Fer said, I'm an athlete too. I like to walk, I like to run, I like to play soccer. Even with 60 years old, I love.
And what are your favorite team about soccer?
Soccer, Botafogo, Fogão in Brazil. In Goiás, Vila Nova. Vila!
Vila Nova! Very good. Thank you for sharing your answer with us, my friend. Flavia Thaids. I don't know if I told you, but Thaids is the name of my father-in-law.
No.
Yes, it's the name of my father-in-law. And I have a question for you, my friend. Are there any exercise would you like to try or get into?
Yes, jiu-jitsu, but I'm so shy and and I'm not going, but I have I want, but I don't know when I start, but I have a curiosity.
Curiosity. Very good.
Yeah.
Very good, my friend. And I have a question to my son, Gabriel. Gabriel, and what are your favorite form of exercise?
Anybody.
I'm sure about the question. I'm sure I need to obligate him to exercise sometimes. And
Great. Oh, I have a super night for doing exercise.
what is?
Sorry.
What's your super night?
If I don't do exercise, I don't play video games.
Yes. And Talita. And let me see about number 9. How do you motivate yourself to exercise when you are not feeling up to it?
I don't know. I am kind of motivated. If I'm not just for one day, I prefer not exercise because it's terrible. Practice exercise when we are not willing at all. But I am kind of motivated. Maybe I don't know. I am a little skinny, and I tend to lose. I don't know how to say this in English. Like I tend to lose. I don't know if it makes sense. Massa magra, you know. So
Yes.
if I don't keep exercising, I get more skinny. So maybe it's a motivation to exercising.
Very good. Gabriel Lino, about number 9. How do you motivate yourself to exercise when you are not feeling up to it?
Even though sometimes I don't feel like working out, I do work out because even though if you're not motivated, you gotta like complete your task, you know, because if you don't work out, I think you'll be lazy next day, you know. So even though you're not motivated to work out, it's better for you. Work out with no motivated, you know, because life is like that. Sometimes we work motivated. So why don't you work out motivated as well, right?
Right. Guys, to finish our meeting, I'm gonna share with you guys a video. And this video, it's not about workout, but it's about motivating, right? It's a short video, and I'm gonna, let me finish the live because if you know I have a problem. Oi.
Fabio,
Go ahead.
feel motivated, and you feel motivated all the Friday night, you work out like muggy lift?